going down both sides. Around the bottom. It should just peel off. Once all the little hooks are out. One more left around that side. There you go. And then you've got another 2 Phillips head screws, one in the top right hand corner, and one in the left hand bottom corner. Take those out, and you've got a little ribbon there which connects the 4 little keys on the front. Just get that out. Be careful as you get that out. There you go. And you've got your LCD and your digitizer ribbon. Flip those up. Pull those 2 ribbons out. Like so. And then you've got your power button key at the top. You just want to get that out, flip that out. And you've got your volume key down that side. Volume key's okay. You just sort of, there's a little hook on this side of the board, as you can see just there. Just lift that up and then flip that over, and there's a volume key just there. That comes out pretty easily, the volume key on this one. And you want to pull up the digitizer ribbon off the LCD. It is stuck down a little bit, so you need to get a screwdriver and just, or opening tool, get it into the top corner, just lift that up a little bit. It's not stuck in there at all, as you can see. Just be careful when you're lifting it up though that you don't smash it. And then all you need to do is just push the glass through. Be careful when you're doing this, because obviously it will break. If you do find it's too tough to push out, just heat it up with a hairdryer, and that'll loosen the glue up on the sides. Do be careful when you do this, because obviously it is glass. And you just need to get your ribbon out the top. That's it, pull that ribbon out. Just get rid of that. Do be careful with the glass though, obviously as you can see it has shattered a little bit. If you do use a hairdryer it doesn't shatter as much. And there you go. There you got your frame. Try and get the old glue off if you can. Just your new screen will sit better, that's all. Just scrape it off with a screwdriver, that's your best bet. Make sure there's no bits of glass left in it anywhere as well. And get your new digitizer. Sometimes they do come with sticky bits on them. If not, just use double-sided tape like I've done here. And then you just need to feed the ribbon through. Like so. Make sure you get all the ribbon in before you stick it down. As you can see, there was a little bit of glass left in there. You do need to get all of that out. And there you go, you just press that in, press that round. So that's your new digitizer in the actual frame. Try and give it a little dust out before you put the LCD back in there. So obviously you don't want any fingerprints or dust on your new screen. Put the LCD back in. That just slots in there, doesn't stick down or anything like that. And that's back in there. And you want to get your circuit board. Actually, sorry, you want to stick this down first. That just sticks back down as the other one was, like so. And then you want to get your circuit board, stick the circuit board back in. Do be careful of this little ribbon down there, down in the bottom right hand corner. You do really want to plug that in first. I'll just lift that back up. Try not to get that little ribbon stuck underneath the LCD when you put that back in, because it does go under, as it just has. And then you want to get your main circuit board. Keep that ribbon up underneath there. So you get this little ribbon in first. I think that's the best thing to do. Pretty easy to go back in, they are. There you go. Clip that down. And then the board's got a little clip that it goes into, which is it has already clipped into that. As you can see, it's just at the top there. And that's clipped in. Just fold your earpiece volume back in. Make sure your power button is back in as well, because obviously you don't want to crush that in any way. That just sort of rests in the top. There's a lot of little slot. Now you just need to put your LCD and digitizer ribbon back in. These are a little bit tricky. Just got to sort of bend them slightly to get them into the hole. There you go, just make sure they're pushed in enough. That's the digitizer one in. Now you just need to get the LCD one in. The LCD one's a bit easier than the digitizer one. Make sure they're pushed right in, and then clip it down. And then you've got to put your two screws back in. One in the top right hand corner. These are silver screws, so don't get mixed up with the one black one that you've got to put in on the outside. And then one in the little left hand corner at the bottom. When you put it back together, make sure you put the volume key, and so you've got the volume button there. Which just slots in to the side, like so. and then you've got your little power button at the top. Which just slots in, and then you want to get your back casing, and that just basically clips back on around the phone. There's no actual way of actually putting it on, just clip it all around, make sure it's all clipped. And then you need to put your 4 T6 screws back in.